EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And it's second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Play action. Now Trubisky. They'll roll him out right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him.
His game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
Running the counter with Mostert. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Blankenship for the extra point.
So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Looking to throw on second down. Prescott. He finds Corey Davis. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. 17 more yards. They had 17. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. Prescott to throw this time. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
3rd and long for Prescott. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort, and you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. In on the stop, it was Travarius Moore. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he powers his way up past the 30.
The ball carrier.
Javon Kinlaw, the big D tackle there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, Trubisky. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And I think the ball's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Not the trend he wanted to start to see. It's not a disaster, but certainly not what he was looking for.
Got to get that fixed, because otherwise he shows up on every scouting report. I remember sitting in defensive rooms and hearing the scouting report from my coaches, and if someone had a particular problem carrying the ball and holding on to it, that was noted. Hey, make sure you get a little extra attention to him. Get after the football. He's dropped it the last couple of games.
And 11 at the 40.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Trubisky will throw. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got a man, complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Colts 7, 49ers nothing.
A man coming off back-to-back 2,000-yard seasons. Here's Jonathan Taylor with it. Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. It's Trubisky. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and
again, it'll be Taylor. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
ball carrier.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal at the 4-yard line. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Touchdown. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Colts 14, 49ers 7.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
3 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
On 1st down, Trubisky. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll let it go. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
1st down, Indianapolis.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Laviska should know it's the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the pickup. And this.
Trubisky to throw again. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting that he's into the clear. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert. The 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. No, the coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That catch good for only a couple.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get yards there and a Niner 1st. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Prescott on 3rd and 2. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Lambeau on for the field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. Well, maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
5-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Rolling to his right. And that is incomplete. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Over 1st and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Prescott. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally down at the 9-yard line. Just his second catch of the game, so here's Mostert. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th.
Josh Lambo on for the field goal.
And Lambeau will put this one through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They go play action with Trubisky. And he'll find Pittman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Throw left side complete. That's Hines. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
The Colts, first down.
Again, it's Trubisky. And he'll find Lashley there. It's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Second and 6.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions.
Believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here.
The ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards on the play, first down.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game.
No gain on the play. Brings up
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Throwing on second down. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
It's caught, Jones. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Prescott now from the 50. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's a really nice gain of 25 yards. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10. And Mark. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
2nd down and goal. Prescott looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Dak's going to keep it. They'll run with Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right.
Trubisky.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
10 yards on the pickup.
Play action. Now Trubisky.
At the 35-yard line.
Oh, look at that. A diving catch. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 on the play. First down.
Now it's Trubisky. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hines. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Trubisky. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Right here. Hey, kill. We go 47.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Kill. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, a 2-score contest and still time left here in the fourth.
And in the old days, not too long gone either. Throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
From the shotgun is Trubisky, forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Blankenship's kick is good. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the 49er hands team does its job. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Prescott to throw. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
23 yards on the play. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Now whistles and a timeout called here.
Odell Beckham.
Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. One last shot for Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he will be out of bounds here